Caitlyn, thank you so much for being with us. How are you?
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm great. How are you doing?
Good. We're going to talk about Leap Personal Finance. You're the executive director of that. That's quite the title. Look at you.
Yeah, well, it's a very small team, so it's not that impressive.
What is the Leap Personal Finance program?
Yeah, so LEAP, the idea came about actually the day of the overturning of Roe v. Wade. At the time, I was working with a ministry called Compass Catholic that teaches financial wellness through a Catholic lens. And I was talking with our business manager, Jenny, and Jenny's work history was at pregnancy resource centers. My work history was with economically vulnerable, low-income individuals and financial empowerment. So we were having this conversation about just, the excitement over the overturning and what we can do to support these moms now that maybe they would have turned to abortion, but now their states are going to be, changing the laws. Praise the Lord, right? That these babies weren't going to have to go through that. So we said, what can we do to support these moms? And the idea came to us that we have this beautiful, synergy of talents, and why don't we bring these together and create a program that was just for economically vulnerable, low-income moms who may be abortion vulnerable, and teach them how to live with their money, how to not be so financially stressed, how to use government resources, but also how to avoid being stuck in the system, and how they can thrive with their children. So we came up with the idea of LEAP, and throughout the past about 2 years, it's been evolving to what it is today.
So, Caitlyn, as Bishop Reed, can you explain a little bit more about how someone's personal financial situation is a very significant factor in choosing abortion or choosing life?
Oh, Bishop, I was shocked myself when we did the research as to how impactful it is on the decision. 75% of those who get abortions are below the federal poverty line. That's less than $15,000 a year of income. Can you imagine being told you're expecting a baby and you have less than $15,000 a year of income? Also, nearly 3/4 of those who've had abortions have cited finances as one of the primary driving factors for that decision. So we know it's incredibly impactful on the decision to have an abortion. But if they also decide to have the baby, praise the Lord again, but that financial stress is going to have a multi-generational impact on that baby, because the financial stress is going to raise the mother's cortisol level. It's going to affect her hormones while she's developing that baby. And that baby can potentially be born with a reduced brain size and be subject to an early birth, which will have a long-term impact on that child. Mm-hmm. So we know that it's not just impacting the decision for abortion, but it's also impacting the prenatal health for that baby when the mom decides to have the baby.
And what are some of the unique needs of a low-income pregnant woman and their families?
So many. So while she's expecting, there's a lot of wonderful financial wellness programs out there, right? And a lot of pregnancy resource centers offer programs that are like, maybe they'll give them a budgeting class, or they have them watch a video on how to do a budget. But when we were designing this program and looking at the unique needs of these individuals, we realized we had to turn to Maslow's pyramid and really start with what are her safety needs and her, physiological needs, and start there before we move up the ladder to like other things like creating a spending plan or eventually developing, a spending plan and all those different things. We had to start with, how do you get food? How do you secure an apartment? How do you, make sure that baby has a roof over its head and has its utilities on and all those different things? And we had to start at a very different starting point than most other financial wellness programs. So we started from that lens of what are her basic biological needs? How do we secure those before we can move on to the other topics?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And you had a full-time job, but you left that full-time job after winning the 2023 Pro-Life Innovators Summit, and you turned this idea into reality. That must have been scary, first of all, and why did you do it?
Well, I have to say the board at Compass Catholic was incredibly supportive. Compass Catholic is a wonderful ministry. They have Bible studies that run in Catholic parishes throughout the U.S. and throughout South America, Australia. They have them in English and Spanish. It's phenomenal. When we went through the Innovators Summit, which is hosted by Save the Storks, it's a wonderful organization out of Colorado Springs, we realized that this idea was way beyond just a project that belonged to a ministry. This idea had to be expanded, and the need was so severe because there are so many pregnancy resource centers that were desperate for a program like this. And then it went beyond pregnancy resource centers. The maternity home said, hey, we need a program like this. And then we had other organizations like, there's organizations that ensure that kids can stay with their biological parents and not enter the foster system. They wanted a program like this. So we realized the need was far beyond what we ever anticipated while we were a project of Compass Catholic. So Compass Catholic was gracious enough to let us step away. And it is scary, but I do have to say, you know, I am blessed to be a military spouse of 18 years. My husband just retired. He's been incredibly supportive. And, you know, we did, when we were, you know, young in our marriage, we did all the wrong things. We got married young. We started having babies right away, all these different things. But now we get to enjoy the fruits of all that labor, and we, you know, can do something like this because we did make those decisions that were aligned with our faith. So I do feel like this program is kind of a letter of gratitude to the Catholic Church. You know, we did all the things that the church said to do in terms of growing our family and establishing ourselves as a couple. And now we have the flexibility to make this decision where I could jump from my full-time position to this work at LEAP.
We're almost out of time, but I just want to ask you if someone who works at a pregnancy care center, like I have some great friends in Providence, Rhode Island, who do great work, how can they access and allow their clients to have this kind of financial encouragement?
Oh, so they want to go to leappersonalfinance.org. We are a full encompassing program. We offer training for the money mentors. They support people on the ground or boots on the ground at the PRC. We also have the full literacy app. It's like 300 mini lessons that the mom, it looks like social media. So it's very, you know, it's a learning style she's used to. And then we offer other trainings, other, you know, different things they can do on a Saturday, maybe offer a financial literacy course. So we're a full encompassing program. They want to go to leappersonalfinance.org, get in touch with us, and we can do a full explanation of our services.
Great.
And if, Caitlyn, if someone wanted to support your work, would they do the same thing?
Yes, leappersonalfinance.org. We are looking for sponsors and partners through, you know, especially financial institutions. So if they want to get involved, leappersonalfinance.org, and they can go to support us.
Caitlyn, all the way from Nevada, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.
Thank you. God bless.
God bless
Thank
you
you.
too.